Yo, what is poppin' YouTube? It is your boy B here, bringing you guys another video. Today we're actually going to be talking about why the Division 2 is boring. We're actually going to be doing a live commentary. Yes, I know it's kind of a little bit, in a sense, ironic that I'm talking about how Division 2 is boring and I'm playing the Division 2, but I just figured it'd be a little weird if I wasn't playing the Division 2 while talking about why the Division 2 is boring and why a lot of us in the player base think the game is boring right now and why the game needs fixing, right? I'm doing a live commentary right now, so yeah, I don't normally do this a lot, but I kind of figured I might as well do like a live commentary and play while talking about why the game is boring and reasons why the game is boring. So before we get into this video, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button, definitely hit that sub button, comment down below why you guys think the game is boring. If you guys think the game is boring, if you guys think this is the funnest game in the world, comment down below why you think it's the funnest game in the world and tell me I'm wrong and I'm stupid. But for the most part, for me and a lot of other people I know, the game is boring. A lot of us don't play it as much as we used to, and there's a couple of reasons why. First off, there's not much to do in PvP. There's no rogue system in the Occupied, and there's not a lot of players in DZ, so it kind of makes it boring, and it kind of makes it just, you know, it kind of sucks, right? And the PvE side of things, PvE, there's not too much to do because it's just always the same shit over and over. There's no like other like ways to play PvE than to do control points and run around and keep doing these invaded missions every week. There's really nothing else for you to do. There's nothing else that you can do in this game besides that for the PvE side of things. Now, like I said, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section below if you guys have a different opinion. But for me, when I hop on this game, it's either I go on the normalized the non-normalized DZ. I play it for a little bit, slap kids around, and then they eventually quit because, you know, they don't want to keep getting slapped around, obviously, and lose their DZ rank. On the PvE side of things, I come in here and I'm either doing the invaded missions or control points. There's really nothing else for me to do. Now, a lot of you guys may say, oh, well, what about the raid? You just keep running the raid, blah, blah, blah. You don't even have the Eagle Bearer. You should go get the Eagle Bearer, this and that, this and that. I don't have to keep running that raid just to get a chance at getting the Eagle Bearer. If I'm going to run that raid, it's going to be guaranteed I get the Eagle Bearer at the end. I'm not about to run a raid that's going to take me potentially hours to complete because I've never completed it before, and only just for me to not get the weapon I was looking for. I'm not about to keep doing that. Like, that's just stupid. Like, if people think I'm going to really do that. Now, I know what you'll be saying. Oh, it's supposed to be a rare gun because of the talents. All this stuff. I don't give a damn if it's supposed to be a rare gun. I'm not about to spend hours getting just one gun. Like, I've already spent hours before trying to get the hardwired holster, and, you know, like, that shit wasn't even worth it. So it's like, I'm not about to go get a gun that may not even be worth it for me in the end. So definitely not about to do that either. Now, when it comes to the PvP side of things again, like I said, they need to add more stuff. I know we're about to get this new update where they're going to be adding all this new stuff, right? There's going to be new areas to explore and all this other good stuff, right? Problem with that is after that gets released, we're not about to get anything new for about the next probably 5 months, right? We're not about to get really anything new other than that. Or those new areas, how they're showing them, they're in the trailer, they probably make it seem like it's gonna be like a lot to explore, but I guarantee it's probably gonna be only like one little part of the map you get to explore, like one little extra part. Like, it's just gonna be maybe like something like not even this big, just maybe like something like this, you know, like it's not gonna be like all this around here is explorable. I doubt they're gonna do all that. Now, if they do, that'd be great, because then that's just a lot more to explore, a lot more content, and it should bring the game a little bit of life. But for the most part, I don't think this new update is really going to do too much. It's going to be cool for a little bit, and then the devs are going to do something screwed up. They've kind of had a history of that so far in this game. Or, you know, they just, you know, it just hasn't been great. You know, especially the player relationship and the devs relationship hasn't been the best one because the devs and their lack of content in this game. PvP, need to add more players. You need to go ahead and add a rogue system in the Occupied. I'm kind of getting bored of just running around and shooting people. It's not really too fun to me. You know, there needs to be some other reward in the PvP side of things. There needs to be something different. There needs to be something a little more, like, more fun to do. You know, there's just not a lot of fun stuff to do in this game anymore. And, you know, as I said, literally this game is just either you go in the Occupied, smack some kids around for a little bit, and, you know, you pretty much just, they quit. And that's really it, right? Or you know, go to the PvE side of things. You come get this super trash loot, and you know you grind for hours and hours until you get some god world piece, and then you know you go back and do it all over again, or you sit here and you grind these level 3 control points and all this other stuff. So you know, like I said, there's not too much to do. Like people be like, oh, well, there's like all these elite patrols, and you could do all this other stuff. You could do all these propagandas, and you know you could keep doing this and that. But no, like it gets repetitive. Like I've done all this shit before. Like I've completed every single control point. Like I've liberated every single control point before. Like the shit isn't fun no more. Like there's nothing else to do once you're done with the control. Like you know, I'm not about to keep running around all day and redoing these control points. Like I'm not about to keep doing that. Like that's super repetitive and that's just super boring. And then every week they just keep changing these stupid little invaded missions, which is just stupid as hell because the loot's always trash. It's never good, and then you just do the same old title basing again. Like that shit's super stupid. Like why are we doing that every week? Like why is that a weekly thing? Like that shouldn't be a weekly thing. Like that's just dumb. Like I get. Sorry, I just woke up. I get trying to keep content in the game, but at the same time, like that's not how you keep content in the game. Like that's just dumb. Like you know, doing the same shit every week, like it's just not. It's very repetitive. Like it doesn't. It's not fun for the players, especially your hardcore players who play this game every day. You know, like me, I'm a hardcore player of this game, and because I'm a hardcore player and I played it every day, I was able to beat everything super fast, and I'm pretty much just bored of the game. Like it's just not fun to me anymore. Like I just don't care too much to play this game. That's why a lot of other Division 2 YouTubers are expanding to other games. We're playing other games. Even when the new update comes out, we're still going to be playing other games because it's just, you know, we can't keep relying on Division to keep bringing content and then they don't deliver how we think they should deliver. And it sucks because a lot of our channels, a lot of my friends, our channels have been based around the Division. So when this game isn't succeeding, our channels are hurting a little bit, especially with views and stuff. So that's why we're starting to move to other different games and we're starting to go ahead and expand. We're starting to do just different things because it just doesn't, in a sense, you know, make sense for us to rely on a game to keep bringing content. And, you know, when they don't bring content, that's when people stop watching the game on live streams. It hurts our live stream views. That's when people just stop viewing videos, hurts our views there. And it's just, you know, it's one of those things, too, why a lot of, you know, Division YouTubers are upset right now. That's one of the reasons. A lot of people haven't said that, but you know, it's definitely one of the reasons. You know, it'd be like, you know, Fortnite right now. Like if like Fortnite like wasn't delivering content, Ninja's views are gonna hurt. Like Tfue's views are gonna hurt because that's their main game. That's what people only want to really watch them for is Fortnite. Like people don't really want to watch Ninja play Division. Like people will watch him, but not as many people will watch him as, you know, as he's playing Fortnite. You know, it's gonna be one of those things too. So it's one of those. It's a whole bunch of things that's kind of like right now where the game just doesn't have like a good feel to it. It's just not fun right now. Another thing is everybody's running the same builds too. There's no diversity in this fucking game. Everybody's either running LMG or everybody's either running some other cheat shit. I know I just have an LMG, but I don't really use this too much. I try to put together a different build that other people aren't really running around with, and I try to have fun that way because, you know, I don't really care if I go in the DZ and I die 30 times. Like I just don't care. Like I'm just trying to have fun. It's not a competition. You know, you don't get anything for being on the leaderboards. You don't get any type of reward for, you know, really being just like super good in DZ or anything like that. You don't really get any type of reward. You get those caches, but the loot's always just super fucking trash because you're getting caches so much. Sorry, I'm a little congested, but that's one of those things where people don't understand either. They're not going to give you God roll loot, and those caches are just rolling in every time you get a kill in the DZ. So, you know, that's another thing. So, you know, those caches don't really mean shit to me because those caches are always trash. They're never any. It's not good loot. You know, you open those caches. How many God roll pieces are you gonna get if you open 10 caches, right? I guarantee you're not gonna get that many, you know, great pieces. You're gonna get a few, but not as many as you think you would get. I've only maybe gotten one good piece of gear out of those caches. Like out of every 10, like I maybe get one good piece. So, you know, it's basically a 10% chance for you to get a good piece, which, you know, it's not very good. And yeah, that's kind of one of those other things where it's just a little bit, boring to us too. DZ is just same old shit. Run in there, like I said, you kill people and that's it. There's nothing too different. There's a lot of things in this game that needs to be fixed. I don't know if the game will ever have that bang as it did when it first came out. Like I know when the raid came out, like everybody's views went up a little bit. Everybody had like pretty good views. Like our views kind of all went up. Like I know like on my stream when I was doing the raid, I had like 800 views or something like that from the stream, and that was really good. Like, I was excited. I was like, okay, cool. The raid's gonna definitely bring more people to the channel, and it's definitely gonna help expand the channel. And because they're pushing out content, more people are watching. Super fast, that kind of deteriorated, which kind of sucks to see. And definitely there definitely needs to be some type of update. There definitely needs to be some type of fix. I don't know if they need to hire new people over there in the studio or what they need to do, but they need to do something fast and they need to hurry it up. They need to keep pushing out content. There should be something new, and I mean new, not reuse. Something new in this game at least every 3 weeks. Something new, at least every 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. There's be something new. But I don't know, y'all. Anyway, there's been another one with your boy B, man. I hope everybody out there, for the fathers out there, you guys have a great Father's Day. Hit that like button, hit that sub button if you guys are new to the channel, man. Comment down below what you guys think. And yeah. Anyway, y'all, it's been with your boy B, man. I'm out of here. Peace out.